Holy shit, what the fuck is that? Somebody just showed up in the driveway. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to cook lunch or something. The old lady dropped her off yesterwards, so everybody's still alive here. Fed the whishies, fed the dogs. Oh, they're suffering. What's this dick all about? What's really going on? But yeah, we got some parts, Sonister Docile, friggin' different things. I gotta get on this piece of shit too, but you know how it is. Trying to just survive. I started saying how much or something and then realized that I was gonna have to do it myself. Poor Abby, every time I know we're passing on but yeah, we got some za in there. The old lady made all type of stuff with instructions onto it, terrible. So we got like pizzas and boxes of crap and stuff and friggin' plates and everything's got labels on it, dog food and friggin' something else. Dinner was pretty good last night. Friggin' roasted mix. That's enough! Roasted mixed cigarettes and some Tades and Gravelwort, and it was friggin' tasty. It was frig squish. I think we had a too muchy squish the other day. Frig sack, but yeah, then all the whishies. Like, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we got like 260 fishies. Look at this one. Look at this one. Hey, he plays like a cat. He's like a kitty. He's like a kitty whishy. Hey, but you know, got Jerry's food, and we're all right there. And then this little guy, me him same. Old Lumpy. Dirty old Lumpy there. But then we got pinfish. Oh, that's just a stove up to temperature. But yeah, so there's these little guys and that guy and dumb ones and these ones over here. Different squishies, hey? And these big son of a bitches. They're flirking terrible. The white one, you know, you can see he's got a way bigger tail than the other three, so that's the male. And you see how he's just sniffing. He's just poking away at their how you doings, hey? Oh my goodness! So he just chases them around, stabbing relentless. For frig's sake! So yeah, we're taking care of business. We're getting her done, but yeah, I gotta offload that truck and friggin' this, that, and the other thing. I gotta put on my Sonister Docile parts, and yeah, big thanks to the Potrionics there for friggin' got ourselves some parts to make sure the truck runs strong and long. So decent friggin' peony. We'll just give you a quick once over. I mean, the instructions, that's one thing with Sonister Docile. Their instructions are none the bester. So like you got the guy, and then it shows you all the stuff you're supposed to have, and then it shows you, like, you know, like outside of your truck with the big red arrow pointing down to where it goes, and then drain your coolant, you know, and blah blah blah, bolt your guy on. It's pretty cool. There's just a hole in the frame, one bolt goes up through onto that guy and just mounts it onto the frame rail there, something like quit. And yeah, pretty straightforward situation. All the color picture friggin' little pamphlet there, so friggin' rights. Big fan. The dirty old 6-loader had all type of Sonister Dociles onto it, but you know, you can only do so much, right? Friggin' head gaskets blowing out of it, left, right, and cigarette. What do? But any words, it's almost how much or something, and yeah, I might as well get this truck off the trailer, I suppose. I guess that fluid that was coming out of it is power steering, because she got some power steering. But didn't even realize it was a Furby fur. Decent. It's got the push button or the switch on the dash type situation though, so it's a little bit different than an old Plowy. Yeah, it's got different style tail lights onto it too. Like they're totally, it's absolutely different. So this is a 2001 Plowy 2000. Alright, well we got the coolant friggin' draining there a little bit. We'll friggin' just do the coolant one first. Shouldn't be too big of a dirge, says the guy at Inwood Customs. But yeah, hopefully everything goes copacetic. Pretty straightforward situation here. Just mount this guy to the frame with a singular bolt, and then the rest of the nonsense should be good a friend. Perfect. But I'll get about a gallon of this out of there, I guess, and clean up around the Arscolio, and we'll get that guy out of there. And we'll cut the friggin' hose over here and mount the guy, and it'll be awesome. And cut. Hear that? That's great. That is really great. So I don't know where it is. I come to this side, it sounds like it's that side. I come to that side, it sounds like it's, I think it's in my truck. So there's a cricknet in my truck, just squelching relentless, won't stop. Okay? The entire time. Well, we got her done there. Our friend was with us the whole time. Just below Grant, but yeah, where is it there? We got the T over here, the friggin' stovepipe over there, and the filter down here. Where are we? There we go. So yeah, decent. Didn't take too long. We really entertained our friend. Just had a cheech terrible. But I guess, mind your words, start draining the Earl. We'll do an Earl change, and well, let's hook up the thing first. Make shit all over me. That was dirty under there, man. But we'll make sure everything's copacetic, because this is for 05, 04 and a half and up, and this is this bracoot is supposed to bolt, you know, here and here with those two bolts down into that position, but that's, you know, clearly not going to work. So we're gonna have to come up with plan D. But we only got so much of the length of the lineage, right? I guess they don't make one for the 03, because they'd have to put more lineage. We might have to go see the hydraulic stick. Oh great, eh? We're gonna have to go see that old dude who give us stern talking to, works for a lawyer. But any words, that's expensive, eh? Should have just friggin' quit that and did a little, pull the valve cover off, tap a little hole in the side there, drill a hole in it, put the fitting in there, friggin' dump her home, you know what I mean? But it's whatever. Fill Spigoot Nuda, not so bad, eh? Well, she's as installed as she's gonna get today, boys. For frig's sakes. It just won't, so there's no sense in pretending it will. But we got the one line, you know, if it was, see, obviously this is supposed to be over here, but we got this bullshit in the way. So, you know, it's simply not gonna work. So friggin' had to just make a little extender plate. Took all day, of course, and with customs. And then, yeah, so this line, she's a little taut, but it fits. The only issue here is that one down to here. See where it's got to reach? If they only made it like, you know, give you 2 inches longer on each guy, you could adapt it to do the 0304 trucks. Wouldn't that be something special? I looked around. I mean, there's just nowhere else to put it. I mean, you could put it over here by the exhaust and stuff, but you know, you have to hang it off the, I don't know, I thought about making it sidewards, putting it over here sidewards, kind of making a guy, but you got to remember too, there's the big bore intake onto it, so that takes up quite a bit of the release out. Otherwise we could just put it right here, you know, just put a little filter right on the turbo and put the oil Marmaduke over here. But yeah, that sucks, so I'll have to take a measure. We'll get let's see about getting the hydraulic stick to make up a couple lines or something. But yeah, Inwood Customs. Well, I got a hold of the hydraulic stick, but I just put the long line on the short side, so we just need one line 2 inches longer than the long lines. It's not terrible, and I wasn't sure, but we can still check the Earls, eh? Decent friggin' peony. Look at the fitment, boys. Eh? Just look at the fitment. Decent. So, yeah, friggin' rights. All in all, just a little bit of a how you doing for the stovepipe there. I was going to change zero, but we still got to figure something out here. So we'll just leave her like that. I got the cap on the end. We got the filter screwed on, so it's not contaminated on, and we haven't undone that yet. So put the air filter back on, and we'll just drive the satchel off of it because the oil's still, you know, reasonable. And hopefully all the blow-by doesn't just blow the oil filter right off of there, zero fucks, and we can get the line from the hydraulic stick, maybe even in the tomorrow factor, put her together, and how you doing? But anyways, boys, it's after 5 o'clock. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for how much or something, and get that up me, do a little bit of cleanup around here, and probably smoke some cigarettes. Hopefully I can get a little bit caught up on some editing tonight. Oh, in words I quit. Friggin' just drove my knee into the friggin' hood latch arse-hole whilst I was friggin', instead of pulling, I decided to push, and then the bolt and then the wrench slipped and my knee hit the friggin' thing. Oh my goodness, I quit. Yeah, hopefully we can get the line from the hydraulic stick tomorrow. Stab that sumbitch in there. Stovepipe. Yeah, again, big thanks to the Patreonics this month. We friggin' hooked up old Rusty there with a couple of goodies to keep him friggin' ticking more longers. And he's up into over the 400,000 now. Oh, dick. It's hardly even a pittance, really. A few coolant lines looking pretty haggard under there. I'm gonna have to see what that's all about. I think the one, maybe we'll just get one of those bypass assholes, eh? Probably have to take the transmission out if you want to do it with the engine in, but bolt on right there. And there's a transmission cooler line that comes up and around the back and then over to this way that's pretty friggin' rusty. So, and it's probably Spencer's frig. I need to look into that. Maybe call the part sticks. Hey Rob, I need a friggin' heat exchanger friggin' line that goes from, this isn't the engine, but it's friggin', you know, there's the heat exchanger on the Commons 03 right here, and then there's the one coolant line that comes out of the heat exchanger and around, and then it goes to like a fitting or something over here or something. But yeah, there's a couple of them. Comes around the back and then up and tees up into the heater core. But yeah, head on over to the Patreons. We got early vidges every once in a while. There'll be some such cock goofery now. The YouTube's just garbagey that we got to you know, not put it live onto the YouTubes because goofs and whatnot, and also goofs. So yeah, every once in a while we get a little peek at the gritty there, and yeah, how much or something. But speaking of how much or something, that little situation I made myself there, well, I didn't make myself, I turned the oven on, put what my old lady made me in there, waited a little bit, ate it, not enough, got to do that again. So whilst I'm waiting for the charger, I think I'm gonna have a little how much or something, and then we'll mow the lawn and call her a cigarette. But anyways, boys, yeah, I'll pull the welder out.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. Oh, a new neighbor in town there needed his lawnmower deck welded. Hook him up, eh? Maybe he won't be one of the ones that calls cops on me all the time. But anyways, boys, I'm going to shut her down. Friggin' let me know what you think. Love working on old Rusty, even though I just cranked my knee so terrible. Hurt myself big time, but anyways, a couple of inches from early week. But there you go, another dick bug. I'm back until tomorrow.
Call to walk, just get you.